Hi everyone, welcome to the Pilates. So in this video we're just going to walk through our core sequence and do a few minutes on the core. So we're going into our lying position. Feet are on the mat, nice and relaxed. We're just going to start off simple roll-ups just to get the core warmed up. Hands can be the thighs here or behind the head. If we're at the hands on the head, just make sure we're not peeling the head off the mat with our arms. We're trying to lift through the spine and the core. So nice deep breath in. As we exhale, just rise, gaze between the legs and the head, and relax back down. So we're lifting, gently bracing the core through that breath out. Relax, coming back in. So exhale on the rise, squeeze, inhale, coming back in. We do 3 more here. Exhale up, inhale back in. Exhale, come up, inhale back in. One last time as you rise, squeeze, coming back down to recover with that. So again, in these moves, I'll make them harder or easier depending on how you feel. You can see how you go. We start off with our single leg switch. So we're going to let the right leg extend down, bringing that left knee in towards the body. Again, we keep the head down here in that relaxed position, or we can lift ourselves up into that rolled up position. Nice deep breath in, and again, as you exhale, trying to brace the core. So again, just imagine someone gently tapping your stomach, feel that core tighten, and then exhale and switch the leg. Breathe and relax that core. Exhale, brace and switch. So again, we're just gently trying to brace the core as we switch the legs. Release and breathe in then as we come back in. The gaze is between the legs here, a little gap between the chin and the chest. Allows to keep the strain off the neck, but again, if that feels too much, just keep the head nice and relaxed. And again, if that still feels too much, that extended leg can't recover. But we're just trying to focus on bracing the core on that leg switch. Breathing in, bracing the core on that leg switch. We'll do 1 more each side. Breathe in, brace that core. Breathe in, brace that core. Right then, we're just going to hug the knees, head down, just give yourself a little recovery. Side to side movement if you want to just release some of that lower back muscle tension, if we have it. So from here we're going to go into our double leg stretch. So the 2 legs are going to extend out, arms over the head. Again, we can go ourselves back at that rolled up position or keeping the head down. So again, if you're ready, nice deep breath in, and again brace the core. Might just want to gently tap it on the stomach, and then 2 legs are out over the head. Hands are extended away. Breathe in as we scoot back in on the pause to recover. Exhale as we extend out. Now, if the double leg feels too much, you can go into a single leg, extend 1 leg out, holding, inhale, come back in, and extend through that other leg. Come back in. So again, pushing away, bracing that core, inhale, come back in. So as best we can, we're trying to control that outward movement, recover as we come back in. Exhale, coming away, breathe in, come back in. We'll do 3 more here. Exhale, away, inhale, coming back in. Exhale, away, inhale, back in. And last one, breathe out, bracing the core away, breathe in, and again, hugging the knees, releasing the head down, recover the neck muscles, recover that core for a couple of seconds. Well done. We're staying to our minted lower abs on the next phase. We're going to go into our double leg lower. Again, we can make this easy by going into a single leg if the double leg feels too much. So from here, we're going to just bring the arms down by the sides, releasing the legs up to about 90 degrees. And again, you can go in that rolled up position if we want, or you can keep that head down into that relaxed position if that feels more comfortable for you. From here, then we'll take a nice deep breath in. As we do so, we're trying to extend the legs out into a straight position as best we can, and as we exhale, control the feet down towards the mat. Then I breathe in as I bring it back in, come back up, bracing that core again gently. Imagine someone's tapping us on the stomach as we go down, nice and tight and braced. Recover as we breathe in, come back in, as the knees come back in. Again, if the double leg feels too much, we go into a single leg drop, brace the core still, breathe in, coming back in. Resetting then on that left leg or that opposite leg, inhale back in. So you can work through those single or the double, just whatever you find more comfortable. Again, try to brace and release as you come back in and extend. Brace the core as release as you come back in. Again, neck doesn't have to stay up. Can't stay down, we're still following the same movement, the same principle, bracing the core as we go down. Breathe in as we come back into that recovered position. Breathe in, exhale, come down, inhale, coming back in. 2 more here. Inhale, come back up for the last one. As we come back in, we're just going to hug the knees, get recovered again for that recovery on the neck muscles and on the core. Again, side to side from one throughout through that lower back again. From here, I'm going to move ourselves a little bit into the dead dog. Okay, so again, work a little bit through coordination here. Opposite arm, opposite leg. So when I take our time with this one, move them 2 limbs at a time, not all 4. Our legs again come up 90 degrees position. Arms now are coming up. So gently bring the knees down if you can. You'll feel the core a little bit working. If that feels too much, you bring it a little bit more further up the way. Take less pressure off. Arms are up. Nice deep breath again. And again, as you brace the core, we're extending the left leg out, pushing the right arm over the head. Inhale as they float back in. Exhale, brace, extend, inhale, back in. When we go back into that rolled up position, make it a little more harder if you want. But again, aim as they brace the core. Extend that opposite arm, opposite leg out. Everything nice and tight. Inhale, recover as you come back in for that pause before we move into the other arm and leg. So we're just moving 2 limbs at a time. If you're struggling with coordination here, move the right hand first and then push out your left leg, bracing the core, then bring them back in together. And then again, that opposite hand first, then the leg, bracing the core, coming back in. Okay, we're trying to avoid this here, with a saw motion with the arms and legs. We're trying still stability in the midsection of the body by moving 1 arm, 1 leg at a time, bracing it in, then moving that opposite arm, opposite leg, bracing it in. We'll do 1 more each side here. So extend away, come back in, extend away, come back in, and again recover the body for a couple of seconds. Good, so our last one, we're going to finish off with the 100s in the core sequence. So for this again, our legs are going to be at 90 degrees, arms go to the side. We're going to try and bring the arms and the head up for this one, and we're going to try and pulse up and down. Every time we're pulsing through that exhale phase, we're trying to brace the core, breathe and relax, brace the core through that exhale phase as we pump the hands up and down. For this one, imagine you have 2 pools of water either side, and try and splash the water as much as you can. So in that lying position, feet on the mat starting off, nice deep breath in. As we breathe out, we lift the legs up 90 degrees. Breathe in and again, and as we exhale, try and lift the head and shoulders up. We start our arms pulsing. So you breathe in, breathe out, and again through that exhale phase, we're going to try and brace the core nice and tight. Inhale to relax, exhale, bracing the core nice and tight. If this feels okay, you can extend the legs out a little bit further. Just put more pressure on the core if you want. Alternatively, if this feels too much on the neck, again we can relax the neck down on the mat. We're still bracing the core through that exhale phase. Gaze between the legs here, keep the tension off the neck muscles. Hands are pulsing, breathe in, breathe out, brace the core. Breathe in, breathe out, brace the core. Last few seconds, keeping it going. 3, 2, and 1. Release. And extend the legs out to recover while you're recovering. Well done, excellent. We're just going to gently stretch the core a little bit, stretch to finish. So we're going to just change position on the mat when you're ready. We'll take it right into that prone position, lying down. Look for here, it's going in gently into the cobra stretch. So hands to the side, we're going to gently lift and peel the chest up off the ground. Looking to feel the stretch in the front of the body. Gently squeeze the glutes to keep the pressure off the lower back if you want. Try and lift. Lengthen and hold. Hold and that stretch at the front for a couple of seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. We gently fall back down. And from here, just going up into your child's pose. And here, we're just gently trying to sit into the hips as far as we can. So just stretch out the hips and the lower back. Arms just lengthen away from the upper back. Just sinking in that stretch as far as we can. Nice deep breaths in. Breathe. Nice deep breaths out. Just to try and relax the heart rate. Relaxing the body for a few seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. Gently coming up like that, and that is our core sequence complete.